How do you find the balance between knowing when to walk away and when the opportunity may present itself?
Such a great question.
I feel like that's the greatest challenge in life, because sometimes you find yourself at an event, whatever it may be, a work event, a friend, whatever it may be. You go, oh man, I'm not having fun here. I'm not having a good time. And then as you say, the one idea may be, hey, stay in this discomfort. And what may come from it is something special, which oftentimes can happen. The flip is true as well. I stayed there for too long. I stayed in that relationship for too long. I stayed at that job for too long. I stayed in that environment for too long. It was discomfort, and I thought I was going to get something out of it. I often hear people saying that, even, they'll friends, colleagues, strangers sometimes I'll meet, they'll say, yeah, but I've been doing it for so long now, and I just feel like maybe there's something, and then I will say, and I don't know if I'm right, I go, maybe the lesson you're learning is when to walk away or how to walk away, but I don't even know this myself as Trevor. You may leave the thing that's making you uncomfortable. Because of that, you have a serendipitous experience.
Totally.
And you go, oh, that's why I left, because this was supposed to happen. We always confirm. We always have that confirmation bias.
Absolutely.
Or you stay and then something happens and you go like, I was always supposed to stay. So how do you know, or do you accept the fact that you don't know?
I think you literally just answered. What took us on the whole journey.
All right, I'm just making sure.
No, you're spot on. You don't know. You don't know, right? And you can only. I think it's also a matter of time, right? I think if I was, and this is again personal, but there's a difference between, if we got here on this beautiful setup that we have, that you were admiring, and you were saying you like the energy in here, I do too. If we got here on Friday, which was when we first started filming here, if I didn't like it on Friday, if I didn't like the energy and I could tell the guests didn't like the energy, I would have shifted the room immediately.
Okay.
Because I'm not going to wait around if I'm clear on something or I'm sensing it.
Right.
I think jobs are harder because they provide
survival.
Exactly. And so I think when things are tied to your survival, we tend to spend longer in them than we probably should. Yeah. Because that safety again and security is so tied to that. And I think that's why relationships, as you rightly pointed out, homes. Yes. I was just talking, my uncle and aunt, my grandparents have passed away, they've moved on, and they've been wanting to move home, they've said, for many, many years, but now they don't want, they live in London and they have a house and they want to move to a different environment they've always wanted. But now they're like, no, but all our memories in this house, right? And so there's that familiarity and they're like, no, I don't want to leave, even though I don't love this house as a structure and as a space. I don't want to leave. And I think that's what we do with people. Yeah.